Hey, it's Dave from Bullpen Cycles, and we are at, well, it's probably at least the United States only show exclusively for mini bikes, at least as far as I know. And yeah, it's in Oley. We're still in Oley. We were in here last week. We're here this week for the Perkiomen mini bike chapter. So before we get on to this mini bike video, know that I actually contemplated not posting it. And well, I know a lot of you guys, you say I walk past the mini bikes or I don't say anything about the mini bikes, and up until now a lot of the mini bikes like the ones that we saw at Muskin are, uninspiring. So I was really looking forward to this show, but when I got there, the show was 2 days, Friday and Saturday, and I got there Friday and it was pouring rain. And this is the weekend, the same weekend as the auction from the previous videos. So I couldn't get there Saturday. I didn't want Friday to be representative of the show, so I rushed back Saturday after the auction so I could present with you maybe a fair image of what this show is, and I got there too late. So I think there's a lot of good stuff here in this video, but don't let this be representative of this annual mini bike show. They hold it every year, and yeah, it rains more often than not, but if the weather's good, I'm told Saturday had a great turnout, and I'm sorry I couldn't make it. So let this video be a preview, a teaser for next year. And remember to put this mini bike show on your calendar for next year. I think it's always in April, shortly after Oley, and it's worth going to. So with that, here's a teaser. But as always, it's raining, it's pouring. It always rains at this show. But we're gonna look around and do the best that we can. It's Thursday. It's $10 parking. It rained like a lot last night, but people are still coming in. And this guy said, check this out. This is a tote goat, but usually they're yellow. And you know what I didn't know? I didn't know they were shaft drive. Here, can you tell us a little bit about your tote goat?
Sure. This is a Nova version, which is like the top of the line. They're the later models. This is from the early 60s. And the Nova had a suspension. So the engine... And
it has a suspension in there?
It's on.
It's like rubber mounted.
Yes, the engine moves with the swing arm. And it's a drive shaft. So
Look at that.
These are like the ultimate hunting machines.
And you call this the later one. So these are actually 50s and then early 60s.
Yeah, and then this is their top of the line model. It's called the Nova, and I picked this up from an old hunter, original owner.
Wow.
Mr. Birch, yep, hunting lodge, and kind of neat. They're just they have a lot of pulling power, and two people if you want to have two people in here.
Because this is before the mini bike craze.
Yes.
So that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, they're made in Provo, Utah.
Oh, they're made in Utah.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at your little tiny disc brake. Drum brake.
Yeah.
Drum brake. Duh.
And the disc is in the back for it locks.
Oh, it's got a rear disc. Okay.
Here, yeah. Right there, you can. It's on the side.
Okay. Hang on.
Little pad right in there, and it stops the drive shaft.
Oh, look at that. That tiny little pad.
Yeah, yeah.
Cable actuated.
There you go. That's it right there. Works great.
Cool.
But they have so much torque and power. This seat comes off. If you had a deer, you hunted a deer, you put it over the back and tow it out of the woods. And
what size motor is that?
I think that's a 5 horsepower Tecumseh.
Huh.
Yeah, but this is like the top of the line totes.
All right.
tote goes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here, let's check out what else he has. He's got a Cushman. I don't know what model that is.
Super Silver Eagle.
Super Silver Eagle. And how's that different than a regular Eagle?
The engine is a OMC engine, Outboard Marine company.
Okay.
And the silver makes it's electric start.
Electric start.
Yeah, or kick start.
Now these are what, early 60s?
This is a 1965.
Okay.
One of the last years they made them. The
All right.
scooters.
They're not
Cool.
like that.
Thank you.
Just you here, buddy? Yeah. You selling here, are you?
So I bought all the Mopar stuff. And yeah,
Studebaker.
6 or 8 318.
What the heck?
Well, take them all, you know. So I took everything, and then he had the
Did they make aftermarket?
Studebaker made Minibike parts?
No, that's right. So that's the Studebaker Car Company. I knew they made other things other than cars. So when would this have been?
Around 1970.
They were still in business doing stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's the whole package, button and all.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah, so I ended up with a Super Cub 50 and changed the gas, put a plug in it, changed the oil, and hey, it runs.
So this guy has a lot of different mini bike parts for different ones. Do you have a business card or a business website or anything like
I
that?
only do this once a year.
Once a year at this show.
No, I've never been here before.
Oh.
I usually go to Minibike Reunion.
Oh, there's another mini bike show somewhere.
Yeah, in Windber, PA.
Mini bike reunion in Windmere?
Windber.
Windmer. I'll have to check that out. What time of year is that?
Father's Day weekend.
All right, cool. Thanks.
And it's not this year.
They're not having it this year.
No, the guy that runs it, his son committed suicide.
Oh, that's a sad story. CEV switches. How much are those?
65.
They use them on certain bikes too.
Yeah, they use them all on my Benellis and boards.
Yeah. Look at this, new old stock Rupp wheels. Oh, Bonanza shirts.
Yeah, I had those made.
Oh, Doherty levers.
Yep. Had to put them on there, keep them from
Yeah.
flying away.
Thank you. Hey, a mini tour glide.
You go around to all the events and we watch you. Me and my brother watch you on YouTube.
Oh, thank you.
We're gonna give a shout out to Mike Conway. He's gonna be watching
Oh,
this.
hi.
Mike Conway, there you go. Here's your buddy. You know, like when it stops raining, I got all kinds of coolness that I'm gonna be putting out.
Well,
The hot dogs. They're in there. We got brats and stuff.
Hey, the transfers, I got 3.5 in flag and 3.5 in the balloon. Which one do you want? I don't have 3.
That's fine.
Oh.
Whatever. You're gonna put it on.
Yeah, okay.
yeah, I was wondering if you could give you a preview since there's not much. Here we go. Can you tell us what some of these are? 'Cause I'm not knowledgeable on mini bikes.
This is a 1969 Cat slingshot.
Cat, like in Caterpillar?
Muskin Cat.
Oh, Muskin Cat. M-U-S-K-I-N.
Yeah.
Cat with a K?
Cat. K. Yep. C-A-T. C-A-T. That is a 70 Muskin Cat Eliminator.
And what's the difference between an Eliminator and is it the shocks
You
and
got
the suspension?
front and back, and you got the
Did it-
gold seat.
It normally came with that large seat?
Yes.
Huh. And where are they made?
They're actually made in Pennsylvania, believe it or not.
Get out!
Northeast Pennsylvania. And that's, in my eyes, it doesn't get better than a Muskin Cat.
Wow.
Okay, I get this cardboard out of the way.
Take your time.
third one there is the one that people say they never made. This one here is a 1969 Muskin Cat 200X. Okay, everybody thinks, oh, they only made a 250X. That would be the smallest. The 250X has a scrub brake. This has sprocket disc brake because it is so small.
We're gonna go over there.
It's so small that they did not have the room
So-
to put a scrub brake.
He's referring to that little caliper that goes on to the
Yeah.
sprocket there.
Okay,
That's-
that has a 30-inch wheelbase.
Okay.
This one is a 358 Cat. This is a 1970 358 Cat. That's supposed to have a belt-driven torque converter to the jack shaft to the chain. They all
I
explode
see.
it.
He's referring to here.
Yeah. So they all exploded. They were weak. So that's what I come up with. And then I have a series of different gears, and I can change the gearing on this in about 2 seconds.
So you mean you actually changed the sprocket or something
Yeah, I can-
on the jack shaft?
Yeah, boom, boom. And I have 3 different gear sets that I can put on this without having to change the chain by moving the motor back and forth.
Oh,
from the
okay.
jack shaft.
I got it.
Right now it's
Oh,
set up.
that's why the are slotted so you
Yeah.
can move it.
That's like flea market set up right now.
Yeah.
Like go to Carlisle
Right.
and ride around and in traffic, and it'll pull you up a hill like there's no tomorrow with no effort at all. And then this one, this is barn fresh. This is like that.
And you're
this is
pointing
supposed to be an
to
eliminator.
this one.
Okay.
Okay, because
But-
it's got the seat.
but it's badged as a Dominator. Okay? Now the Dominator is supposed to have a gas tank like that on it. This is a factory switch plate. It's got the brackets for the cover, but that's not there. That's like pulling teeth, them covers. But it's originally badged as a Dominator, but the Dominator was actually a step up from the Eliminator, and it had this style gas tank on it right here.
Which this never had because
never
it has
had
the
it.
plate on it.
Yeah, and it doesn't. There's brackets there, and then the switch plate would be over here. To
So
switch
we
on
don't
and off.
know what they did back in that year.
Yeah, but
Interesting.
I can promise you that no one put that sticker on it.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
But we're gonna make this run tomorrow just for something to do.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I put a heavy duty chain on that, so I got the original chain off that I'm gonna put on it. I got everything to make this run. Take off cables,
Cool.
everything. This will run tomorrow. The rest
Well,
of them are all runners.
I'm going to an auction tomorrow, so I'm
Right.
going to do what I can today.
right.
We'll see if you're still on when I get back. Maybe
I'm
we'll
not leaving till Sunday morning.
well maybe we'll check back then.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So he's going to be, if he's starting today, it's going to be wet, but he's going to be building that bike, and we'll check back if we can. Thanks. That's kind of a crazy looking frame. I think it's Chinese. Okay. That's a modern one? I saw it says like Woohoo Fabric or something on it. I was looking. Oh yeah. The Benelli, untouched, runs. It looks like a buzzer or something close to it.
I think it is a buzzer. I don't know if it might be the Hurricane, I forget.
Oh, could be. A blue Rupp. That's an old one.
Yeah.
375, runs good.
And I got the ones under the blankets are the Coleman's.
Okay.
There's 2 brand new ones back here, plus a used, it's not a Coleman's, called a Baja.
Oh, I remember Baja or Baja.
I don't got that 80, but the other one, yeah. Yeah. That's a good question. I never thought about it.
Pair of chappies. We saw this Suzuki at Oley. An XR75.
Powered.
Honda Express in pieces.
Is that two stroke? No.
Another one in pieces. Here we have a Rupp.
Yeah, I'm selling them. Everything's for sale.
We should get a Rupp and take it to Mansfield.
I'd like to get something near 17 for it. So I got it. Mostly original stuff with that kickstand on it. I think that's one thing that's not original. One. Got 80. I'd like to get 2 for it. 1,000.
So he said 2K for the 80. I think he said 17 for the Honda. How about the little Rupp?
The rough, I'd like to get 1,500 for it.
There you go. And that's a kickstart adapter.
Tecumseh kickstart.
Look at that. To put on a Tecumseh motor, so you get rid of the pull start and you use that.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, hopefully the weather will get better for you guys. Oh, here's one of those kickers on the Tecumseh motor. And that's another Scat Kitty. Different clutches.
You got a license for that?
For the film? $300 each. 609-634-0789. Build whatever you want. Wonder what that is. So you think it's you think it's
Us now?
you think it's Pep Boys?
Don knows. I'm.
Don, who's Don? The guy up there.
Yeah, he puts the show on.
Oh, is that the guy that puts it on? The guy in the pavilion.
He's got the cowboy hat on. Well,
Oh no, that's somebody else. I thought Ryan did it. Okay, so
I think he helps.
all right,
Don's the guy.
all right.
Yeah, good luck, man.
Usually crack. It's a 2-speed.
It's a 2-speed.
Yeah, see the double chain?
Oh,
Clutch?
How does that work?
I don't know, the Rupps are like that too. This will get up to a certain gear and then it kicks into the next one.
Get out.
Yeah.
So you think it's Sears, huh?
I do. Look at the emblem in the front. I think that's a Sears.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I believe it is. I don't. Oh wait, there you go, right here. What am I
Is the
thinking?
motor? Is the motor?
Right here, Sears Roebuck.
Oh, is the motor stuck because there's no plug in it?
No, I think you can pull that.
Okay.
Try pulling it.
Oh yeah. All right.
But that's it. It is a Sears. It says Sears and Roebuck.
Is that a Briggs?
No, it's a Tecumseh.
I don't rebuild lawn.
This is the wrong. I don't. They usually came with a metal tank.
Oh, like that one.
Yeah. So maybe it rusted out or something like that. But everything else, it's all there. It's even got a kickstand, which is hard to.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. Ooh, they have a mini bike raffle. So yeah, I don't know what this at. I don't know what this is. It says 2011 like its actual year. It says APC. And I guess that's not assembled as Parts Corp because Oh, it's got a battery, so got me on that one. This says Cadet 2, made in Dumont, New Jersey, with a Predator motor, put in later, obviously. We know about Honda Helixes. This says Cadet, so maybe it's, well, that says Cadet 2. You know what? Maybe those frames are the same, and that one's just customized. The little Cub. And this says Rockford, which would be Bridgestone, but this is a Silver Pigeon, which, oh, is that Fuji? I'd like to take the side panel off and show you the engine, but is that what runs the lights? Got me. And these are Scat Kitties. This is the theme of this year's show. We saw one of these, a couple of these at the Oley bike meet. Let's put their sign back up.
I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah. Dayton, Ohio. Man, all the mini bikes are made in Ohio, it seems.
That in Michigan.
So that's Rupp, Speedway, and Scat Kitty. Who else is in Ohio? There you go. Has title, CT90, new tires, buddy seat, toolkit, $1,700. Now that's not crazy. And it has a title. Maybe I should grab that for Mid-Ohio. Oh, these fat tire things have a name. I forget what these are. Ooh, here's a Rupp chassis. Maybe I should put a motor in that and make that our mini bike, drag bike thing. Maybe. We still have to find a bike for our mini bike flat tracks. I don't know if that's gonna do it.
Huh?
Oh, I was just talking.
You got a JB Weld that rear fender bag on.
Oh, I see where those welds are for it. So you have that.
The American Graffiti go-kart thingamajig. Oh, here we got some vintage motors, which you need if you're restoring an old mini bike. Excuse me. Check out those brakes. What is this thing?
You gotta pull outward.
An SR2. Boy, I used to lust after stuff like this.
How you doing, young man?
I am well.
Love your videos.
Well, we're doing the best we can today.
Yeah, well, hey.
Where are Little Indians made? Do you know?
Michigan.
Michigan. Okay.
Livonia, Michigan. I think there were a couple locations back then.
There's so many different kinds of mini bikes.
Yes, sir.
Alexander Reynolds Corp. Is that the engine or the mini bike?
That's the
brand
mini bike.
Yep.
Oh, it's a
Hackensack, New Jersey.
Hackensack. Well, there's quite a few from New Jersey too.
Yeah, yeah.
And what is this one?
This is Bonanza CR 400 chopper.
Oh,
Scout.
okay.
Where
That's-
are they? California?
Yeah.
Yeah, out of California.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure thing.
Well, they're telling me that this show, Saturday is the big day. Probably because most people are local. So we're gonna try to come back tomorrow. See what we can see.
Dreamsicle, and she'll also do a cover of a billion.
Well, I'm back, but I didn't make it back in time.
101. If you can't make it, it'll happen again
It's
today
Saturday,
and 8 p.m. Eastern.
4 o'clock.
We'll share some
I rushed from the auction.
experience after.
Gonna see if that fellow's here and got his bike running. It looks like everybody left. So, well, I tried, folks.